How's it going, everybody? It has been a while.
A long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We've been really busy here. We've had a lot going on, and we are going to be doing a 4-part series that is going to take you from where you last saw us to basically current. So you're gonna get caught up with us, and then we should get on a little bit more of a regular release schedule, which we're happy about.
Yeah.
We've just been so busy. I've been working like 80 hours a week, or
Yep.
you know, on everything. It's been a lot of work. It's been work and sleep. So
Pretty much.
yeah. And anyway, so we just haven't had time to do any videos, but we wanted to get you caught up. So where do we start then?
The beginning.
The beginning, which is all the way back in February when I'm working on the house.
Yep.
So we are going to show you that right now. Today we have a lot going on the homestead. We are going to be finishing up this wall and hopefully getting the window in, which will be a really big deal. And the other thing I'm going to talk to you about today is how you can save a ton of money by just having a little bit of flexibility when it comes to your building supplies and how you're going to build your house. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the plywood from the big sheet I put up there to cut out where the window is going to go and to cut out the side of the doorway. So I'm going to do that right now and get started on that. And so let's see if I can get that done quick, and then we will work on getting the rest of the sheathing up. And then I'm gonna have Sarah come over, and hopefully we are strong enough to lift that big, gigantic window into place. We'll see.
You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast skies of love, I'm free.
When we started this project, we wanted to do it without borrowing any money because we don't owe anything on this. And we don't want to owe anything on this. So we wanted to do it with all cash. People talk about building being really expensive, and it obviously can be. But if you're willing to be flexible on your building supplies, where you get them, you know, even just what it looks like exactly, if you're willing to have flexibility on those things, you can save a ton of money, like 80% off building supplies if you do it right. All right, I need to get back to doing this. We're gonna put in a couple of studs underneath where Lawrence is sitting so we can take the weight of the window here. Clean off this here.
Okay, with the vacuum?
No, just by hand.
Okay.
Brush it off. Okay. Now what I want you to do is measure out from here 14.5 inches and put a mark. So you're gonna go like this. Put a mark at 14.5 inches. And then I just,
Want me to do that on?
you're gonna do it after this one, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go like that. You have to go up against this wall to do it, okay? And once you've done that, well, hand me a board. Yeah, I definitely smell skunk.
They're living up in the booth.
I hope we don't have a Pepe up there. Enchanté. Oui.
You want some
Happy
amber?
Le Pew. Kids these days.
I surrender. I surrender.
All right, so what are some good examples of how you can be flexible and save a bunch of money? Like a lot of money. Well, one would be, you know, if you're putting in windows, for example, do they have to be a specific size? Or are you willing to either, if you're building new or remodeling, are you willing to frame in for windows you can find? Because a lot of times you can find windows that are brand new. The windows we have here, we bought 3 windows, 2 egress windows, and 1 big picture or big living room window here. And we got them for really next to nothing. I mean, total cost was I want to say like $250 maybe for the 3 windows, and they're brand new. And one of them's a nice Anderson window. The others are off-brand, but we didn't really care. They're just bedroom windows. So what happens is you get these people who are building a new house and they get a window, and then the homeowner says, "Oh, I hate this window," or "I really want to upgrade." And they've already ordered the window, they already have it. And so they have this very specific window for a house that they no longer have a need for because somebody changed their mind. Oftentimes this is what happens, and so basically you can get this stuff for really, really cheap, because who needs a window that's, you know, maybe a not standardized size. Anyway, so you can find this stuff for really, really cheap. We've been going to Habitat for Humanity's Restore for a lot of stuff with the house, and we've saved just an absolute ton of money. The other way you can save money is by maybe changing how you would build or your plans for building. Like, we're going to be using this insulation. Now, this board insulation, it's really not meant to be cut into pieces and put in between 2x4s, which is what we're going to do. There's some funny, semi-snarky term for what we're doing. I forget. It's kind of funny. It's like something and patching, or I forget. One of you might know, but you know, it's a derogatory term for what we're doing because it's not ideal. But you know, you get the same R value as foam insulation, but we spent a quarter of the price. Like, that's hard to turn down, and I know that it's not ideal, but if you're willing to be a little flexible on things like that, you can save yourself just a lot of money. All right, I gotta get back to work. I'm gonna think of a few more things of ways you can save money in just a minute. You still working? So that was crazy, huh? Like, I almost bricked another camera. It was so close.
Lawrence,
it's just like,
Lawrence comes running to the house. He's like, "Mom, help! We need the other tripod." I was like, "Why do you need the tripod? This one's broken."
I literally like poof, and then I'm watching it in slow-mo, just and then poof, into the snow. Oh, thankfully there was snow there.
Yeah.
We didn't wreck the camera, we just wrecked the tripod, which is fine. Yeah. They're cheap tripods, and we had 2 of them. Yeah. So if we wreck the next one, we'll actually have to get a nice tripod. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to wreck that one.
You have a habit of doing things like that.
I do. So like I said before, we're releasing a 4-part series. This is the first part you just watched. We're gonna get you all cut up to current. We have had so much going on. There's been a ton of stuff, and we're gonna try to take you through everything we've done as best as we can, right?
Yeah.
So what's the next video that we're gonna be showing them?
Firewood.
Firewood, right. So stay tuned. We're gonna try to release these within 1 or 2 days of each other until they're all out and you guys are right up to current with us. Next video, firewood.